Hey guys, I'm here to do a quick walkthrough of the newly released Xbox SmartGlass app, and I'm using it on the Nexus 7, but the app isn't actually available on the Nexus 7. You'll have to sideload it. Anyway, here's the app, and as you can see, I have my Xbox on. That's required. Your Xbox needs to be on, and it needs to be connected to Xbox Live. And now my tablet's connecting. Still connecting. It does take a little while. I guess it depends on your speed, but once it's connected, you'll get a little prompt on your Xbox telling you that you're connected. And now I can press remote here, and I have control over my Xbox, which is very cool. One thing to note, when I was first messing around with the app, I couldn't find how to activate it. So you need to go into Settings and then System, choose Console, and go down right here to Connected Devices, and make sure that Xbox SmartGlass apps is on. So now that I know it's on, I can go back to the main screen of the dashboard and show you more on Xbox SmartGlass. So there are a lot of things here on the screen. You'll notice a quick launch right there. Scroll left and you'll get Bing. Right here is kind of social. You'll have access to your avatar. One thing to note is if you look on the bottom here, you'll see some little buttons. This one right here lets me edit my profile, and the one on the right here actually allows me to edit my avatar. I can edit his styles, his clothes from within the app. So you see I have access to my closet, and I can choose headwear, and it'll give me all the headwear, and I can choose my Minecraft pig hat, and it'll show me a close-up version of what I look like. I can just swipe and rotate and say, oh, I like that, or I don't. In this case, no thank you, so X out. And I don't actually want to change my avatar right now. So let's continue this tour. Another thing you'll see here is that you have access to your friends list, and you can see who's online and what they're doing. Very cool, very cool. Another thing you have access to are your messages. I can check my messages and reply to or create new messages from here. And you have beacons, but I'm not going to use those. Here's a fuller list of apps, recent apps that you've used or games that you can quick launch. Scroll right and you have a discovery where they'll shove games and music down your throat. So that's basically the main aspect of SmartGlass. Click on remote here because this is where half of it really shines. As you can see, I have control over movement on my Xbox. Tap the screen, that acts as A, and I have buttons around here on the side. Scroll for directions. I can go left and right. And one thing to note is if you look on the bottom of the apps here on your Xbox screen, you'll see it has a rectangular icon, or in Minecraft's case, you have like a remote. And in order to select the app, you just press A. But since this is Netflix and they have a lot of copyright material, I won't be doing that. But trust me, it works great as a media remote. The next thing I want to show you is, again, you can launch apps from here. If I wanted to launch Internet Explorer, I can do that. Just wait for it to load. And once it's loaded, it turns my tablet into a mouse, basically. I can touch and move my cursor around. It's a little sensitive. And again, just tap to click, I guess. And see here, I open Twitter. This is great. I really love this. Great mouse for TV browsing. And, you know, at first I said, oh, why would I ever use Internet Explorer on my Xbox? But then I got SmartGlass, and I really like it. I can also click down here and, I don't know, go to a website. Let's go to reddit.com. And bam, here's Reddit. And as you can see, it looks very much like the desktop experience. I can scroll down and scroll up. And I have all my links here. And you know, actually, one thing I haven't thought of, let's see if YouTube works on the Xbox. It says I need flash. Oh, I think it's working. Very nice. I think it's going to work. It's a little slow. it looks like it's loading. Oh, yeah, it's definitely working. Very cool. Yeah, playback works great. Oh, it gets a little laggy when I use the interface. That's interesting. Anyways, let's exit out of that. Yeah, so this works really, really well. And as you can see, I can also pinch to zoom. That doesn't look like it's recording very well on the recorder, but it works fine on the TV. And yeah, very cool, very cool. So if you press this button here, you have access to your favorites, your recent history featured. You can save a bookmark. Here are some settings, you know, basic Internet Explorer settings, formatting options as well. I don't want to change anything, so I'm just going to say OK. And one thing to note is that you can use whatever keyboard you have built in to the into your tablet. Notice this button down here. This gives me access to the guide, which everybody's familiar with. That has not changed. You just control it via touch like you do everything with SmartGlass. And that works just fine. Press B to exit. And this button here actually allows me to open the web page on my tablet's default browser so I could take it with me on the go. So if I wanted to take Reddit with me, I could, and open my task manager and come back. And as you can see, I was only disconnected for a little while, but it had no trouble making sure I was reconnected, which is great. Overall, this has been a really positive experience. I'm very much liking SmartGlass. I was just about to buy an Xbox Media Remote, and now I see that I don't have to because this works great, and I can browse the internet and look up pictures. Anyways, if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, like, thumbs up, you know the deal. And I will see you next time.